time, we'd just like to ask those of you who have cell phones, if you please turn them off or turn the volume down. On behalf of the Doss family, I'd just like to thank you for attending the services here at the Oshawa Funeral Home this morning. The service will be complete in our chapel. Following the service, friends are invited to join the family downstairs in our heritage room for a time of fellowship and refreshment. For anyone who has difficulty with the stairs, please see one of our staff. We do have an elevator available, and they will be happy to help you downstairs. This time, we'd just like, if you're able, to please stand.
Back when I was a child, before life removed all the innocence, my father would lift me high and dance with my mother and me, and then spin me around till I fell asleep. Then up the stairs he would carry me, and I knew for sure I was loved. If I could get another chance, another walk, another dance with him, I'd play a song that would never, ever end. How I'd love, love, love to dance with my father again. Ooh. When I and my mother would disagree, to get my way I would run from her to him. He'd make me laugh just to comfort me, yeah, yeah. Then finally make me do just what my mama said. Later that night when I was asleep, he left $1 under my sheet. Never dreamed that he would be gone from me. If I could steal one final glance, one final step, one final dance with him, I'd play a song that would never, ever end. 'Cause I'd love, love, love to dance with my father again.
So we can start now. Yeah. Are we ready? Yeah. This is the time, okay? Yeah. So first of all, this is the perfume. Okay. You many songs you can do. Everybody do perfume. Put spray perfume on the body, on the dead body. Perfume. Everybody can. Like you daughter to son, and daughter if you like, if she likes, she can. Otherwise, you can just spray the perfume. Now, take this. Now, everybody take water and spray on the sprinkle on the body. On hand, take it on hand and just spray on the body. It is the dangerous water, the holy water, long hand. Spray on the body. Everybody can take, all of you. And according, we are taking water.
Yes.
You get that? This one, wrong. That one goes on. Yeah, okay. This also, then you can open this also. Do this. When you do this, I will tell you on floor. You just repeat with me. So rose water and different fragrance you use is for like no bad smell, no odor to remove. That's why we use this thing. Now the Gangajal, you will spray the Gangajal. It's like shower. Before burning, take shower. So with the Gangajal, we are we are cleaning the dead body. Shower, okay? Tell the mantra, please. You can repeat the mantra with me. And sprinkle the water, Shannon, you also can do. Everybody of family member, you can do and tell the mantra with me. You can repeat. Om, Om, Ranjan also can. Om, Goyadini. You put water already? Om, Goyadini, Chotirtani, Jecho Puina, Shilochoya, Kurukatrancho, Gongancho. You can repeat with me. Gongancho, Jomunancho, Shoridora. Bonosang, Gondoking, Tota, Boinovancho, Boravancho, Tittong Pinda, Rokong Tota, Pritibang, Jani Tittani, Shorito, Sagorang Tota. So, shower of the dead body is done. Finally, okay? With Gangas. You can keep this. We don't need more. and mark, go close to the dead body, and the candle, all this thing, chapel. I can hold also. Yeah, yeah, it's okay. Here is okay, I think. Okay, so we can, yeah, here is a space, you can circle around later. Around John, and you both you come this way, come. And Shannon also can attend. You are now requesting the departed soul to come and take the, accept the pindo. You are offering the pindo, like food, ghee, honey and rice powder mixed with black. Do you know what you put? So is it maybe aluminium or vegetable? Do you know? You don't know. Okay. Now, Ovo name. Yes, okay. You put on three of the people. Okay, good. So now we will do the main cremation. You can take another. You like to circle around, or do you like to? Are you interested? Shannon?
We can all do it.
Yes, three of you. You are the other. So you will be in front. And you are second?
I'm last.
Last. So yeah, Ranjan and then Shannon. So take three of you, take 3 ST. Incense ST, 3 ST. Yeah.
3.
Okay.
One
Yeah.
each.
One each. Yeah, you can burn it. So you are coming fast is okay. Fill up automatically. Or you can and you will repeat the mantra with us. So now we will do mukagni, means we will touch this fire symbolically on the mouth of the dead body. It is called mukagni. Like as per religious system, the burning is going to be done now. Although they may take the whole casket tomorrow, but as per religious faith, it is being done now. So it started now. You can circle around. When one time finish, you will come here and touch it. All of you touch this fire on the mouth. Don't off this fire. Just little touch. And repeat the mantra with me. The meaning of the mantra is, when we are alive, until we are alive, our body is involved in different good or bad activities. Willingly or unwillingly, we do lot of good work and lot of bad work. But the soul of our soul, the life, is not involved with this. And everybody must die as per system, world system, circadian order, birth, death comes. He born at certain time, his soul, means the life, took exit from this body. Now we know this body is dead. Actually, this body is dead, but the soul is not dead. The soul was given by the God to this body, and this body, this soul then went back to the God. As his son, daughter, they are praying to God, please accept this soul and release him and send him to better place in heaven. You are just appealing to God with this mantra. So please continue circling around and repeat the mantra with me. Om Kritatu Dushkitam Karma Janata Vaipya Janata Mrityu Kalo Vasam Prapya Naram Pancha Tamagatam Dharma Dharma Samajuttam Lobha Moha Samabditam Doheyam Sarvagatrani Dibban Lokan Sagachatu. Just touch. Here. All of you touch. 7 times we will circle around. Hari bolo. Hari bolo. Okay. Again. Om Kritatu Dushkitam Karma Janata Vaipya Janata Mrityu Kalo Vasam Prapya Naram Pancha Tamagatam Dharma Dharma Samajuttam Lobha Moha Samabditam Doheyam Sarvagatrani Dibban Lokan Sagachatu. Touch. Yeah, all of you at a time. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now again. So 2 times done. Please count 7 times. It will be 7 times. Doheyam Sarvagatrani Dibban Lokan Sagachatu. Now 5. Samagatam Dharma Dharma Samajuttam Lobha Moha Samabditam Doheyam Sarvagatrani Dibban Lokan Sagachatu.
পরিত্যাতু দুষ্কৃতং কর্ম জানতা বাক্য জানতা মৃত্যুকাল অসংপ্রাপ্য নরং পঞ্চ তমাগত ধর্মাধর্ম সমাযুক্তং লোভ মোহ সমাবৃতং দহেয়ং সর্বগাত্রাণি দিব্যান লোকান স্বগচ্ছতু। Touch on the mouth. So 7 times is done. Now you can just off the fire and put the incense stick beside. Of the fire, there is water already. I see. Yeah, put it here. Yeah. So, with this mantra, burning is done, basically. Although dead body here, but the soul, we pray to God to release the soul, to send this soul, departed soul to heaven. We pray with this mantra, and burning is done. We believe God will accept our appeal, our prayer to release him. Whatever he did when he was alive, just considering everything, God will forgive him. So for burning, we use this sandalwood, piece of sandalwood. Sandalwood because when burned, there may be some bad smell, odor comes. So to remove it, we use different perfume and this sandalwood, everything. And this kori, the old days, this kori, small concept, those were the currency in back old time, like thousands of years before. That's why this kori is given as if he need, currency, he can pay. Just symbolically, we use this kori, we use this sandalwood for perfume with different fragrance you use, and Ganga Jal for holy water, for shower. So we use all these things, these are the ritual, and you use Tulsi Patra to cover the 7 holes of our main portion, like head portion, there are 7 holes, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nose and a mouth. You covered everything with Tulsi Patra and silver and gold pieces. Silver and gold piece, not the original, if not, then symbolically this type of metal thing which you use. So everything done fine. Now, when these, now it will go to the furnace for cremation. But in back home, the old time, we were using manual, we would burn manually. And on the 3rd day, we have to off the fire. This burning fire, we have to off. So with this water now, you will off it. Take it, please. On the left shoulder. You will follow it. You put it on the left shoulder. Which one is your left shoulder? Here, put it. And hold it with right hand. Here. And you follow him. You go first. You go in front as you are the elder son. He will follow you, Shannon will follow you. Yeah, walking around at least 3 times. You follow him, you also follow him. Shannon also can go. Follow him, and you now bow down your head. You will salute the god of death, Yam. Yam is the god of death, Jamrata. So tell the mantra, repeat the mantra with me. Om Krobudaya Namastubham. Krobudaya Namo Namo. 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 Prabhudaya Namastubham. Prabhudaya namo namo, Prabhudayo, Namostubham, Prabhudayo, namo namo, Om Prabhudayo, Namostubham, Prabhudayo, namo namo, 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 Prabhudayo, Namostubham, Prabhudayo, namo namo. You put some water here, anywhere on the body, and then put it here, somewhere. The whole thing, whole clay pot. Yeah. Both three of you put some water. Think that you off the burning fire. Yeah. Put somewhere. Yeah. And you also, and put the clay pot there, beside somewhere, here. Okay. Shannon, you can cover this. So, we finish the mantra, we finish the burning ritual. Now, you can discuss about his life, history of life. He did a lot of things in this world when he was alive. Now, today, at this moment, this is the ending time. So you can appreciate his life history, his total activities, all these things. Nothing problem. Now, we everybody know, Lord Krishna advised Arjuna, means all the human beings, all the creatures, that Jatishu hi Dhruvor Mrityu, Dhruvor Janma, Mrityushuta. Death and birth is universal truth. It circle around. Death, birth, death. So, whenever anybody passes away, anybody dies, we should not be shocked at the death of anybody. Your favorite father, your favorite husband, your favorite father-in-law, your favorite father-in-law, he had lots of friends, relatives, I see here. We all are shocked for sure, because we will never see him again. But Lord Krishna, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, told us not to be shocked. We will just pray for better transfer of the soul of the deceased. It is our duty. And after going back home, we will start our regular life again. Everybody has something to do. Job, business, whatever you do, family maintenance, we have to do. But what happened to him will happen to me also, at any time. Maybe when I will start driving, on the way also I may die. It is the universal truth that everybody must die. And Lord Krishna advised, we must accept the death as a normal procedure. So, at this moment, if you don't mind, can I request you, you can also come here beside me. I think Mark here, your guest, can I request them, we can pray 1 minute silently for, can I do it or you do it? Okay, so you can come here also, everybody can see the body, dead body, towards here. We, everybody, can pray cordially for his soul go to heaven. Can I request you, please stand and pray cordially. Whatever you pray from your British, Mr. Sajal. We are the ending time friend of Mr. Sajal. It's called Shashan Bandhu. Especially at the cremator funeral time who attend, they are the real friend, real relative. Because when we are alive, we have lots of friends, relatives come for something interest, to get something or to give something. Now, he passed. We cannot get anything from Mr. Sajal. So, the person attended here in this bad weather, maybe somebody came from far away. I believe definitely you love Mr. Sajal and his family. So, you attended. You are the best friend of Sajal, for sure. As per religious shastra, religious mantra, like Utshove Vyasane Choiva, Durvikke Rashtra Viplave, Rajodare Shosane Cho, Jo Tishtoti, Sovan. Ending time friend means at the graveyard, at the funeral home, at the cremation time, who attend, they are the best friend. So you are the best friend, I am also best friend. We everybody is Mr. Sajal's best friend. I thank you very, very much. I appreciate your presence. So now, if you like anybody, you can put dhoop stick, take incense stick. You can put incense stick, everybody. I will put also one. And if you like, you can put flower, you can discuss. My job is done. Okay?
Right, thank you.
So take some incense stick. You can keep it here. Whoever writes, they can put a stick here. Anybody who like, they can put, like I am putting also. Yeah, they can put, come there in the line, put the stick and put flower, whoever like. Cordially who like, okay? And then you can continue the rest. Okay? Yeah, so can I go? Yeah. So thank you very much, everybody. Namaste. Okay. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming today. This is a reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. When the soldiers reached the place called Skull, they crucified Jesus there, and the two criminals also, one on the right, the other on the left. One of the criminals hanging there abused him. "Are you not the Christ?" he said. "Save yourself and us as well." But the other spoke up and rebuked him. "Have you no fear of God at all?" he said. "You got the same sentence as he did, but in our case, we deserved it. We are paying for what we did, but this man has done nothing." "Jesus," he said, "remember me when you come into your kingdom." "Indeed," Jesus replied, "I promise you, today you will be with me in paradise." This is the gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. I'm just going to read a short little something that I really like for my husband. Life is sacred, is a sacred journey of the soul. A journey not measured only in years, but in the love we offer, the truth we speak, the work we do with our hands, and the footprints we leave in the hearts of others. We are born into this world to learn, to grow, to discover who we are through the bonds we form and the responsibilities we embrace. When a good man, like my darling husband, leaves this earthly life, he does not vanish. His voice remains in the lessons he taught. His strength remains in the examples he set. His love remains in the people he guided, sometimes with gentleness, sometimes with firmness, always with intention. The body may fall away, but the influence of a life lived with conviction continues long after. We honor him not by holding tightly to our sorrow, but by carrying forward the passion with which he spoke, the dedication with which he worked, and the care with which he shaped his family. Let us remember that every soul is ancient and eternal, a traveler passing from one form to another, one season to the next. His journey continues, just as ours continues. In this moment, may we find comfort in the love he shared, strength in the values he lived, and peace in knowing that he rests in a place beyond suffering, beyond fear, beyond the boundaries of this world. May his memory be a light that guides us forward with compassion, with courage, and with gratitude. No, he will be with us forever in brighter and toughest moments of our life, watching over us with a kind of love that knows no goodbyes. We love you very much.
Thank you all so much for being here with us today. Dad would have been very, very happy to know that you're here. We gather today to honor and remember Sajal Das, a man loved by so many. He was the son of the late Dr. Onil and Soyaloja Das, eldest sibling and brother to Manisha and Uttara, husband to Merle, and father to Mark, Ranjan, and myself. My father was a man of good-hearted intentions, unstoppable perseverance, and at times, an incredibly stubborn way of tying those two together. As a dad, he lived for what most fathers do, teaching his children the lessons he believed would matter the most. And while he certainly taught me many lifelong lessons, ones that I will carry for the rest of my life, he did so in his own rather unconventional ways. Some of those lessons included learning to be more financially independent from a young age, understanding what qualities to look for in a life partner, ensuring I made something of myself in a healthcare career, and, among others, learning how to play poker at the same time my brothers were teaching me StarCraft. Being the only girl, he had a unique softness with me, one that also came with higher expectations, to grow up quickly, to stand my ground, and to make my voice heard. Imagine his surprise when I grew up and learned to do exactly that right back at him. He taught me so many valuable things, often without meaning to, and those lessons made me stronger, more resilient, more capable, and far more independent than I would have otherwise been, and for that, I will always be grateful. Even though our relationship had its complexities in the recent years, every bit of that has faded from my mind this past week. Funny how that happens. As I've been reminded over and over that I will remember the good times. Him teaching me to ride a bike, sitting beside me until I figured out my math homework, hearing his clapping and cheering louder than anyone else at my graduations, and listening to his hearty laugh echo throughout the house. To bring myself peace this past week, I've been trying to tell myself that he was ready to leave because he had taught us everything he could. He knew he had raised the three of us to be independent, capable adults, and he knew that Mom would be surrounded and supported by her children and family. He lived to see two of his children get married, and he saw both of his sisters one last time in person just 3 months ago, and that felt like a full enough bucket list for him. At the end of the day, I will miss my dad immensely. I will miss him asking about school and whether I got my results yet. I will miss the constant reminder of why I do what I do in my work at the hearing clinic. I will miss seeing his dishes left everywhere, because at least I knew he had eaten. I'll miss hearing him talk on the phone with his sisters every weekend in their unique Bengali English Das mix. and I will miss simply knowing he was there. Even though he was a homebody in his later years, usually in bed or in front of the TV, he had his own presence, his own space. And now the house feels just a little too quiet, a little too big, and a little too empty. Dad, I hope you can rest peacefully now. Play cards to your heart's content. Eat all the sweets you want, and drink endless cups of tea. Thank you, Dad, for everything you taught me, for the love you gave, and for every single memory. I'm sorry for the complexities of our relationship these past few years. I know you tried your best. I will always think of the good times.
Well, with the nature and pattern of my family lately, I thought the next time I'd be seeing all of you would be at my wedding. But here we are. I want to thank everyone, especially those who traveled from afar, for being here to honor my father's life and be with our family at this time of grief and turmoil. Some of you know my father as a fellow coworker, a beloved friend, a caring uncle, or the Blue Jays' biggest fan. As a son, I had the pleasure of knowing him on a different level. Whether his lessons were invoked through direction, truth, care, conviction, or volume, they were always taught with love. It's no secret that the last decade of my father's and mine relationship was perhaps not our best decade. But he was still my dad, and he will be missed. We were told to remember the good times, and I promise I'll never forget them. In hindsight, it brings me so much joy that he was able to witness Mark get married recently, which also provided the long overdue opportunity to see and spend time with his two beloved sisters. And even got to celebrate 40 years of marriage with our mother just last month. The only thing I wish he got to witness one last time, which I'm sure we all wish, was for the Jays to win their next title. But I promise, I'll be in the Sky Dome. I'll be in the Sky Dome when the Jays win their last game of the season. And I can't wait to tell you all about it. You're gonna love it. But until then, I hope you found the peace and rest you've been longing for. Thanks for everything, Dad. We love you and we'll miss you.
Old school with paper. Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mark, and I'm the firstborn. Thank you all for being here. My dad was, in many ways, a simple man. He loved his family. He enjoyed watching sports. And he could not wait to eat almost 2 full plates of a good home-cooked meal. He worked hard. He enjoyed Corona beer. And he took pride in his family. He was a good man. And like every good man, he had certain quirks that made him a great man. A memorable man. As a child, I was always bothered by how he answered my questions. It was never a short answer. He would first give me the entire background and context on the topic, and then explain with a full paragraph answer, and conclude by giving me enough information to answer my next 3 questions. It was always, well, Mark, first you have to understand this. I remember always feeling annoyed, followed by intrigued, then informed, and then finally grateful. This inquisitive knowledge imparted onto me, which I think is how I got interested in the tech world. Wanting to understand technology and how things worked under the hood. Of a computer, of course, not the hood of a car. That was his domain. When Pandit Mitan told me that part of the ritual involved us spraying a cologne onto Dad, 2 scents came to mind. His aftershave and the smell of engine oil. My dad worked with cars ever since I was able to understand what having a job meant. After work, he often had rough hands, oil stains, and the scent of good old synthetic 5W30. I worked with him as a paper boy, handing out coffee and newspapers to the customers waiting in line. This is where I witnessed the type of leader he was. He ran a tight ship where everything happened on time. I watched him deal with all sorts of customers, exercising patience, social skills, and even some humor. He was well respected, stern when needed, and was never one to cut corners. I admired these traits, which I am forever grateful now for being instilled in me. At the viewing yesterday, I had some of his Mr. Liu colleagues or coworkers come up to me and tell me how much he changed their lives, how much he taught them. It's basically a dad to them. My dad also had a fun side. He was the type of father who genuinely enjoyed creating those childhood memories. He would rough play with us, movies, and be that dad on the sidelines of your soccer games, cheering you on. He was proud of us, and I was proud to call him my dad. He was also fun in his youth, I'm told, which is a little difficult for me to imagine. But there it was, in one of the many photo albums Mom created, a picture of him that just emanated a man of swagger, confidence, and style. Gel slicked hair, clean goatee, open shirt with chest hair flowing out. I was in Trinidad recently for my Uncle John's funeral, and I can't tell you the number of people who came up to me saying how much fun and trouble they used to get up to with my dad. It sounded like he really was the life of the party. And now that I think about it, he was likely a lot more fun in his university days than I was in mine. And finally, I can't finish this speech without mentioning something near and dear to my dad, the Toronto Blue Jays. I don't know what drew him into baseball, but he loved this team. He was captivated by their back-to-back wins in 1992 and 1993. He taught me how to catch and took me to my first Blue Jays game as soon as my hands could fit a child-sized baseball glove. I remember walking up the Skydome ramps to the seats at the 200 and 500 level. He walked so fast back then, it was hard to keep up. Every time the Jays were on a winning streak, my phone would light up from his text messages, with so much excitement and cheer that you'd think they were paying him. This year was no exception, being as close as they were to winning it all. When I visited him in the hospital, we grieved together about that loss. The morning of my dad's passing, just after having some coffee, trying to figure out what to do next, as I was on my work laptop, arranging bereavement with my manager, my wife Melissa pointed my attention to look behind. Sitting just outside the glass door on the deck was a bird. Dad, we're all here for you today. You've touched many lives, inspired many people, and wanted nothing but the best for the family. And don't think for a second that just because I didn't mention anything about your stubbornness doesn't mean you weren't stubborn. I know you had your struggles in life, most of which you kept to yourself. I hope you know that we just wanted to see you happy. The reason I was sometimes hard on you was because I cared. Because I believed in the man you were when you didn't always see it in yourself. I want you to know it fills me with joy and pride to be your son. I will keep an eye out for more Blue Jays, Dad. I hope your soul is able to rest in peace. I love you.
Let's play ball. Okay, Blue Jays. Let's play ball. It's a beautiful evening, fans, at the ballpark. And the game starts. Warm summer breezes, sun's going down. It's all dark at the ballpark. That's okay, it's a night game.